Hello everyone, welcome. Hello. Thank you for the hydrate. You'll just have to trust me that I drank it. Yep. Welcome, welcome everyone. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I'm feeling pretty good today because I get the feeling I'm about to get an emblem right now. What do you guys think? Today's the day, right? Emblem day? Alright. Let's do this thing. Alright, what should we check first? Need to quickly do Mystic Frontier, because I will forget this thing if I don't do it, because I didn't do all 15 of them last time. You know, just grab our weekly free stuff. Takuroid? Where? Where'd you see him? There's a blue, glowing... One of my presets. Oh. Right. You did see... It's my drop fam, remember? I don't know if you remember. My drop fam was the one that... It was JH-Roid. I think he is called JH-Roid, actually. Didn't I rename him? I vaguely remember renaming him. Alright, I need to heal on the next one, surely. Oh, chance of a heal. Yeah, pretty good. I'll take the 19. Okay, we get last 2 rounds. We get 3 dice, so maybe we'll get something good. Ooh, purple. I'll take a purple. That should be enough, right? Oh my god, 1 AP. I didn't even check that. 192. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this. But I'm down to try. Uh-oh. Hello, Gibson. Oh yeah, it's cooked. So good. Yeah, we'll just quickly do this, and then I will run my weeklies. And hopefully we get an emblem. Emblem would be cool. Did the bird just land on the plant outside my window? Hello, chef. Get an emblem so you can zero out. If I get an emblem on this character, I will actually try to make it usable. Because my current emblem is this, right? So it wouldn't be hard to beat, honestly. I would like to have 2 lines of attack and a 3rd useful line. Alright. Let's go run it down. Are there any buffs that I put myself? Alright, I have a wealth. Everything looks pretty good. Thank you for the hydrate. Got your first ever pitch today? Hey, congrats. Oh, I forgot to summon Scurvy. God. This boss, man. All the blinds in the world. Saying drop energy? Thank you. Would be pretty cool. I would actually spend if I hit the emblem today. I'm not so sure about zeroing out, but I would definitely spend. Uh-oh. My pet's dead? Nope. Okay, good. Alright, I gotta do 10% in 30 seconds. Should be doable. My Corsair with an emblem would put me actually on 7 set, so I actually do really want this drop. At least I think it's 7. Yeah. Big, big gain if I get an emblem. Because what else am I missing after this then? I'm missing heart and badge? Heart, badge, and belt. Honestly, an 18-star belt might actually be a gain for me. So I might pity a belt. Like legit, I think 18-star belt might actually beat my current 22-star. Depends on how good 5% crit damage is. I don't actually know the math for 5% crit damage. I don't really want to consult Scouter. Might have to though. Yeah, how are you guys going today? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Any drops for any of you guys? Broke Golix? Yeah, the only thing I'm wearing on Golix right now is the belt and the ring. It's just that the belt does have like pretty high stats. So it's like not so clear cut for 18. Because I'm thinking like for my Wild Hunter, I broke the Golix set, plus used an 18-star belt, and it was definitely better than a 21-star. And it gave me crit damage as well. So I'm inclined to believe that this might actually still be better. Yeah, the Golix belt's base stats is like massive. Yeah, for no reason, the base stats of the Golix belt's massive. scary. My gauge is at its maximum. I forget I can do this. Oh no, I'm so dead. Somehow not. Didn't even lose door. That's crazy, actually. Oh. Yo, some of these patterns are filth. Okay, now I lost door. Okay, if I'm lucky, I might be able to clear. Hello, Shira, how you doing? You got your first TC since August? Hey, congrats on the TC. Massive. Oh, so close yet so far, actually. Oh, so close. No, the shield is so massive too. This is on 1.8%. Absolute tragedy. Oh, I can't even move. Oh, I don't have resistance link. I forgot. Oh, God. Oh, I don't have resistance link. Her shield is 5 times her HP. I know, right? You know, there's no point. I'm just gonna stay dead. I'm probably gonna heal her more if I'm staying alive. Ah, it's so sad, dude. 1.8%. Event stat diff, honestly. Event stat diff. I need to make gains. But yeah, maybe an 18-star belt would be better than this. Let me see if I need to see if anyone in my buddy list has an 18-star belt that they can link me. It's a shame I can't link myself items. Because like I would like to link my Wild Hunter's belt or something. Please die before Genesis ends. No, I want to see it like in game so I can compare it against my belt. Yeah, just a Dextreamy belt, 18-star ideally, because I want to see what like the difference is. Yeah, specifically against my belt. That's why I need like the ping in game. You actually have one? Right, please, emblem, please. Put me to 7 set. Please, emblem. No, what is this? What is this ring box? Wrong beam. Is 19? I mean, 19 works as well. If 19 is barely worse, then I think that's also fine. Or barely better. Like, it's good to know because, like, I'm not gonna, you know, FOMO myself into making the belt if the 19 one is about the same, if that makes sense. But if it's clearly better, and then 18 will be clearly better, I'd swap for fun. Thank you for the hydrate. You can tap your sub belt for fun, for content. But what if it goes 23? I don't want that. Tap Dreamy Belt, hell nah. I can't tap anything off event in good conscience anymore. What channel are you on? I am on Hyperion. Also, if it could be like a typo on the name. It's an I. It does kind of look like an L. It says D-E-I. Wait, is it L or I? Oh no. Is it an L? Oh no, it might be an L. I don't even know what my name is anymore. Who am I? Ah, there we go. I see it. Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty significant jump. I mean, solid flame, solid pot, 4.7. That's decent. That's actually decent. So, like, 1 star less than that will at most drop it by, like, 1 point something mil, right? So it's like 3 point something. Even if it, no, I'm thinking like, I saw it's 160, but like, if you drop that by like 10, so let's go like 150, or even 140, it'd still be better at 18 star. It's actually like, pretty reasonably better. Do you have any experience with Cannon Master post-delay changes? Yes, I do play Cannon Master, and post-delay changes, it feels pretty good to play. I want to say like, my general experience with Cannon Master afterwards is like, the delay thing is like, pretty nice. But it's not the biggest quality of life, in my opinion. For me, not having to debuff the boss, it's always like applied, which is really good. Oh, thank you very much, Wingo, for the ping. So yeah, so for Cannon Master, you don't have to debuff the boss anymore. You always get that like ability. You get Pool Maker and Monkey Business now on skill sequence, which is really convenient. That's 2 less buttons you have to press on burst and every minute as well, right? Because you do it on your main and mini burst. The attack speed, I mean, it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice buff, but it's only like maybe 5% of the reason why I think this patch was really good for Cannon Master. Deciding between Corsair and Cannon Master for Challenger World 3. Alright. So, I do play both of those classes pretty extensively. And I want to say, it really depends on like the playstyle that you like. Cannon Master definitely has pros and cons against Corsair, you know? But both of them have like, yeah, they're pretty big differences in some of their aspects. Do you want to play like a heavy burst class? Do you want to play a more DPM focused class? So that's like a big difference between Cannon Master and Corsair. Another thing is like the movement options. Do you like the ability to glide? They both have similar ways to like move around the map. So like the up jump, for example, is like kind of irrelevant. Both of them have like a very similar up jump, but Corsair can glide. They both have a similarly short cooldown iframe. I think the main difference is like one of them plays more DPS style because of the nature of Hurricane versus the very like burst centric playstyle of Cannon Master. First open is at 70. I don't think my Ascents do enough damage. It's only like level 1 or something. So if I triple Ascent here, I don't clear, I'm pretty sure. Use Ascent and Burst? Yeah, but your Ascent's probably higher level than mine. Mine's level 1. I just did 13% across my 3 Ascents. Oh, actually another big pro/con is that for Cannon Master, in my opinion, really shines when you have 2 rings. Like you want a ring of restraint plus weapon jump. I guess it's technically changing in the future, so maybe it's not that important. But I think that Cannon Master's like biggest strength is like the fact that its burst is so like insane. Not having a raw 4 on Cannon Master does feel kind of bad, but that's only because like I've played it with and without a raw 4 before. So I felt like that insane jump in damage. How many set will it be if you wear the belt? I'll be on 7 set. You know what? Let's see if we get a belt here. If I get a belt, then I don't have to pity it. Then again, I guess I'm in no rush to pity. You forget to safeguard. That does sound like something I would do. But yeah, both the classes are pretty comfy to play. Tilda is somebody who recently picked up Corsair, and he'll tell you all about like how much like Corsair feels good to play. It's a very like smooth class to play, for sure. I think in some aspects, Corsair kind of ruined the game for him. It feels like that's the case. Plays Evan, he can't compare. I guess so. But still, I think it just shows like there is like an obvious jump in quality of life when you play certain classes. Rats on belt, thank you. Come on, belt. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Belt! No. Ring box. My Sarah is actually like such a ring box printer, but it hit its rings so early compared to some of my other characters. It's a bit sad. It's the characters that are suffering from success. I kind of regret not settling my belt at like 19 or whatever it was. I think I did actually hit 19. But I didn't think that I would hit a 21 eye patch. Because yeah, I had to send my eye patch and hope that it went for it to be usable for this character. Because I think I had a 21 monocle leading up to this. So now it's a 21 eye patch, much better. You said your eye patch? What, off event? Like just now? And it boomed? You know what? Kind of deserved. You can't complain that you tapped it off of it and then it boomed. That's not how it works anymore. That's not how it works. If you complained about it like maybe 5 months ago, sure. But now, you knew exactly what you were doing. I just realized I'm just doing bosses in random order. Tradable ring boxes would be really nice. I'd be pretty happy with that. I have so many characters that still need a raw. Like raw 4. Oh, do you know what's actually another nice thing about Corsair is that it's one of the few classes that can cancel its up jump. So you can like choose when you don't want to rise in the air anymore. I think that's a really powerful effect actually. You can choose how long you stay up at certain heights in the air. Because you can just tap the up jump button to like deploy the wings early. Feels like it has pretty good control. Nope. Oh, good. Actually, I want to check. How's the trace for my belt? Is it any good? It's not. No pot, no flame. Another ring box. Yo. I've seen like 3 ring boxes today. Wrong character. Congrats, raw 4. You think I would open them? Hell nah. It really does. And it's like the only character that doesn't need it. Oh, it's the only one of my like... Actually, yeah. I think almost all my characters still need at least a continuous or a raw. Some of them need both. My Corsair, Battle Mage, and Cannon Master all have 3. Well, it's not surprising that my Battle Mage and my Cannon Master have it, because, you know, I've been playing them the longest. But this one is like a relatively new character in comparison. Combine 10 raw 4s into a raw 5. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I guess I'll wait and see if I want to grab that that dreamy belt with my pity, or do I want to do something else with it? I don't know what I want to do with my pity coins. I also haven't really been farming, so my star spec boxes are kind of on the weird side. Oh, go straight to blue. Convenient. Grindstone frags for disenchanting Oz rings. Yeah. I mean, literally any kind of pity for the Oz rings would be nice. Like, any way to trade in the useless ones for something else. Again, in the CMS server, they had a way to, like, trade in your rings for box pieces. This is when Tower of Oz gave you, like, boxes, right? And then you could trade in a certain number of box pieces for, well, a ring box. So back then, there were only really, like, red ring boxes equivalent, and then, like, the white ring box equivalent. You could trade in 10 red ring boxes, basically, for one white ring box. So, like this little crappy red one, you can trade 10 of these in, basically, for one of these. And then, in CMS, they had a way to trade in useless Oz rings for pieces that made this, if that makes sense. So they had, like, at least some kind of pity system for the useless rings. I would have liked to see that, like, being ported over. That would have been nice. Like, whether or not you hit is another question, but, you know, it feels kind of bad that we don't really have a use for the useless ones. In so many games that you can, like, disenchant them. Like, it's... The only benefit we get from useless Oz rings are, like, superior item crystals and maybe a Philosopher's Stone. I don't know about that one. Good luck on drops, thank you. Hello, David. Good morning. Well, so far we have not seen anything, but I have seen a couple of ring boxes. Which is a wrong character. Blackheart? Blackheart would be cool. And then hopefully, when I go onto my Ren, Ren Source would be pretty cool. You binge watching all your solo prog videos? Oh, nice. Glad you enjoyed them. Which series did you watch? Did you watch the, I'm assuming Battle Mage. That's probably... It's either Battle Mage or Ren. I feel like it's usually one of those two. Alright. Blackheart. Nope, no Blackheart. Yeah, I think a lot of people came back to the game around the same time that Ren was released, and I think I had a fair amount of people tell me they came back from seeing my Ren videos, which is fair. See, this is the slight problem with this buff sequence. I shouldn't have put that there. You saw Battle Mage and then Wild Hunter? That's fair. Yeah, the solo prog one was probably some of the best content that I did, but that's because, like, it was a more complete series. Alright, he's gonna be unbound soon. Oh no. Oh, I'm so cooked here. I'm just gonna Jenny iframe. Oh, I've missed every single parry except the first one. Oh, it's so over, guys. I've missed every timing. Oh no, I didn't even see that. Alright, we're back. Yes, we're back. Same pacing. Thanks to hands diff. It's probably not the smartest idea to play with max graphics at any given point. But then the thing is, with the Corsair, that's not even an excuse for me. Because it's like, this is not even max. I realized I said that, and I was like, why can't I see anything? It's just so flashy. I think it doesn't help that, like, for this fight in particular. Oh, I didn't float high enough? In this particular fight, it feels like, oh my god, I don't have resistance link. I keep griefing myself. Yeah, the attack animations for Corsair, it's the same color scheme. It's kind of cooked. Is it actually the same pacing? Am I that bad at adversary? Just wanted to give you mental damage. I was just like, yeah, surely not that bad, right? Do I go for Eternals on any of them? If I did do N Carlos, then I would naturally go for Eternals. I think for me, it's a case of like I'm a little bit lazy to find a party for it. So I actually do have an Eternal hat on my Corsair, but there's no point in me using it at the moment because one set Eternal doesn't really do anything at 18 stars. But technically, I guess I could get Eternals on my Corsair. I'll just need to do like some weeks of N Carlos. Or maybe I can get carried like C Carlos even, which I think is definitely a possibility. Like 10 weeks of C Carlos, I think I'd be able to find a party for that. But I don't like scheduling around anybody. I'm also kind of generally lazy. I think it'd be good if, I kind of wish that the easy version still dropped the little, like the armor drop. Like the fragments. That would be nice. Then I would have had Eternals on some of them. I'm just gonna wait 5 seconds. Had my origin burst up. I got the whole thing in like max damage, that's pretty good. Oh. Oh, hell nah. My gauge all disappeared. That's okay. Oh my god, almost died. I'm dying. No problems. Might need fountain. Yeah, you know, fountain in P3 is it's kind of handy sometimes, specifically for like that mechanic. Because sometimes like the arrows are pretty condensed. You just get hit by 3 of them at the same time. Usually it's pretty easy to dodge, but sometimes you do get crossed over by 3 of them, and it's pretty dangerous to dash during that part because probably not paying attention to it. I do think about that every time that I do adversary, specifically in P3 when the rain drops. I'm just like, fountain would be pretty good here. But yeah, it would be nice for my Corsair to get 3 set Eternal. It would be a nice gain, but yeah, it's just the whole scheduling thing that puts me off of it. Because yeah, I do have the hat, but the hat's pretty useless unless I have the other parts, I think. Maybe I'd be able to swap with 2 set, but that still implies I need to do 10 weeks. Could definitely like try to find myself a C Carl's party, but I'm too lazy for scheduling. Right now it's solos E Carlos. I don't have the Sacred Force for N Carlos. No event stats. This makes it kind of sad. Because I only have 300. Going a duo is not bad. Yeah, that's not bad either. Like, I could ask for like JH to do duo with me, but I feel like I bother him enough. I mean, I legit take him N Carlos on my Cannon Master, right? And I only take him for the the ring box. He doesn't even care about the Eternals. He just wants the ring box. But it's more like, it's still a level of scheduling that I'm too lazy to do. Get 20 Sacred Force for free, yeah. I mean, I don't mind doing a 20-minute N-Carl solo as well, actually. But that's because, like, that's probably as long as I'm willing to pay attention in this boss. Like, my Battle Mage is about 18-minute run. I think my Corsair and Ren can do something similar if it has a Sacred Force. Like, both of them right now are suffering from Sacred Force. Especially my Ren, actually. Once my Ren's title disappears, I think, which... it might actually already have been gone. That's a lot of Sacred Force missing. My Corsair's only on 300. So... yeah. It's a bit sus. Yeah, I did an 18-minute run. It might have been shorter, Polar, if I had, like, more up-to-date Hexa. Because, don't forget, like, a lot of it is, like... I don't have any of the new stuff. So, like, I wonder how much faster it would be if it was, like, cleaned up a little bit. It can do an X-Slot. I do X-Slot on my Battle Mage. didn't have Dark Aura turned off? I think I did, yeah. I think it should be closer to like 16 minutes, maybe one burst earlier. But yeah. What? I didn't cleanse the system. Oh! Pfft. Got bopped. I thought I had blink. I did not have blink. Fade away? It was definitely not intentional, I'll say that much. This is easy, Carlos. I don't have the Sacred Force to do end casts. Oh, well, I think I could probably still do it, but I'm not really up for like a 25+ minute run. I don't trust myself to survive that long. I don't trust myself. I feel like I'll like doze off for a split second and then stand the same platform as Carlos and he'll just sneeze on me and I'll die. Which has already happened in this run at least once. I actually lose a lot of lives in P1 as well for not paying attention. Yeah, I'm not very good at this boss. I did do the end cast mission already on this character during the when we had the event buffs though. But right now, because I only have 300 Sacred Force, I don't do full damage to the boss anymore. I was like gliding back and forth like an idiot. Maybe I should just DPS. Cleanse system, DPS, all that good stuff. Oh, my iframe ran out. Yeah, once the end castles get chipped down to 20 minutes, then I'll probably do those every week. Cope on the grindstone drops too, that'd be kind of nice. Pretty nice core, yeah. I'll have to like unlock it on a bunch of my characters, which might be a little annoying. But it'll be worth it though. Is level 1 the one that comes with the 1 minute bind as well? Because that's definitely quality of life that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, the 1 minute bind's nice. Good quality of life for bossing. The bind does more damage than the 30-minute burst. So I'm assuming people just tie it to their AB link, right? That'd make the most sense. Oh, I should be doing Pinot as well. Let me add Pinot to my track. Should have done it when I had the drop coupon. Oh well. Full-second binder extends bind? Yeah, so you don't have to worry about stacking it incorrectly, right? Is that what it's meant to do? So if you use Nova, it will just basically pause it for 4 seconds. That's pretty good. Very powerful. Twitch didn't give you a notification. It was by design. Did a quick dash in that 1 millisecond between them. Dude, that is the worst feeling. Whenever you play a class that needs to set up before the bind. Actually, that's so good. So, like, then we can do that for, like, Black Mage as well. Because I have the same problem for Black Mage. You know how, like, you try to stack them and stuff? You can just use your AB link as the bind instead. So then you don't waste your big bind. Just so that you can keep them together for your burst. Am I really gonna farm frags on every one of my characters to unlock that? Probably should. I don't really care that much about ascent skills, but I think for this one I'll have to go do it. 100 frags per character. Is that how much it is? It's in the 3 digits, right? Same as level 1 Janus? 125, okay, yeah. That's a lot. Might be bigger than Ascent. Oh, absolutely bigger than Ascent. Ascents are like kind of worthless at level 1. They don't do very much. I mean, I like the utility of having a level 1 Ascent, but I'm not going to go out of my way to farm them with my other characters. Like, the characters that don't have it, I only really miss it in Damien. Like, in all honesty, like my C10 mules, I don't really miss the Ascents unless it's against Damien. Because Damien, if I play a class that can't kill him when he's in the air, it's kind of annoying. But overall, for my other bosses, like the Ascent skills, like, they don't do that much, because they're only level 1. Skill issue? Yeah, literally skill issue. This is level 1 skill. It's cooked. Yeah, I really want the Hexa reset scroll. Dude, every week I cry about my Xenon. My Xenon is in shambles. Shambles with a capital S. What the hell? My dentist appointment got cancelled. They're short-staffed. I guess one of them got sick or something. Well, that's one less thing to worry about this weekend. I'll call them back to reorganize the time. Because, like, it's across town. I usually just go get my cleanup and then go visit my parents. Because they're on the other side of the city. But now this is actually kind of inconvenient for me. It's my problem. It is my problem. It's my dentist. No, I actually like the dentist that I go to. He's actually such a nice guy. I've known him for like maybe 5 years now. Like he's been my regular dentist for like 5 years. He's a cool guy. The short-staffed. Look, the guy David. He's a pretty good dentist. I'm a little bit upset actually. Cause like, I would rather not go to a new place. But can't be helped, hey. I am short staff. What the hell? This guy put it on YouTube as well. Got no power there. But these guys are, they're good. I was kind of surprised too. Like they cancelled it. That's a bit sad. Because it was like very convenient for me to have the appointment. I need to check as well, because usually my sister and I go to the same dentist. Let's see what happened. Because it's like, we go to the dentist, and then we go meet up with my parents. Now I don't know what's going on. So I guess I'll just come by for dinner. It's actually the first Twilight Mark I've seen in a while across my characters. Maybe I was wrong about Twilight Mark. Maybe this thing's rare. Thoughts? Is Twilight Mark rare for you guys? I feel like it's not that uncommon of a drop. It's just never on the right characters for me. But this time, this week, haven't seen them. Haven't seen them. Alright, after this we'll do some Ren bosses. And then kind of cope that the Ren gets something. I think a, what was it? I think I need a source on my Ren. Zerk would be nice as well. Because I think is my Twilight Mark 21? I think it is 21, but maybe an 18-star Zerk might beat it. Not sure what set bonus I'm on. Alright, is that all? Oh, Akechi. The dreams of me being 8 set today are so dead. Next week, we get an emblem, surely. And then when we get an emblem, we get a belt, and then a badge next month. And then suddenly, a 9 set. Yep, Copium. Alright, is that all? I think that's it. Let's sell everything. Use all these MVPs that are going to expire anyway. Holy crap, I have 19 MVPs on this character. Storage is looking a little full, guys. I need to quickly jump over onto the Xenon and take all the honor. I think my Xenon's like one of the few characters that doesn't have 3 lines of damage IA. Oh, no, something under the table. Oops. I need to also find where I put my money. One of my characters has all my money. I don't know where it is. So when are we getting that universal wallet? So this hasn't happened. And crown? Very good. Very, very good. Closer than I expected. So what am I missing here? I'm missing Zerk as a drop, sauce, and of course I have a belt here already. Also had an eye patch. So because this is at 17, does it mean that I blew up at 21? Or did it blow up at 22? Is that 22? I think at 20 it goes down to 15. So I feel like it went to 21 at least. Not that it really matters, but I was just curious. This is at 19, so I think this blew up at like 24 or 23. Isn't that crazy? Just mule things, I guess. Alright. Let's grab... Actually, yep. This... I'll just do C10. Swap to bossing gear. Do I have a sequence for it? I have not made one. Oh, pardon me. Alright, today's the day, guys. We will get a sauce. Today is a sauce day for this character. What's this mix? It's in the description. I actually updated it. I've been listening to this for a little bit. But I'll link it into the chat anyway. I found this just a random playlist that popped up on my recommended. I was like, oh, it's kind of nice. Oh. It's always nice to play Ren. It's one of the few characters where when I play it every week, I'm like, man, this is such a nice experience. They did a really good job designing Ren as a class. It's strong, satisfying to play. Yeah. Nothing to complain about, really. Did I realize? I went in with no buffs. I spent all that time... I spent all that time putting the buff sequence together. I didn't even press the button for the buff sequence. I was like... Where are my guild skills? Where are my guild skills? Now notice I was attacking a bit slow because I usually use green pot for this class. Just because I like the way it feels with a green pot. Oh, well, I might as well finish up. What a shanks. No. Guild skill difference. I've been good. Was kind of sad that I didn't get an emblem today. So unlucky, never getting emblems on my Corsair. But yeah, just doing some weeklies. Nothing too crazy so far. I accidentally did this boss with no buffs. So, you know, I've had better bossing sessions. Okay, day breaks, not bad. Alright. There we go. Now we have buffs. Soon. I mean, CFE would be nice. I didn't get my COPIUM sauce. But maybe I'll get the CFE. I don't know if my pendant's even a 22 pendant. It's only 21. Same with my daybreak. Oh, I forgot to ring swap. Nope. I'm just pressing random buttons at this point. And hopefully the boss dies. It did end Chaos already? Yeah, the Legion mission, I did it on the last event when I had the event buffs. Because I don't have the Sacred Force right now. Like, what's my Sacred Force? It's probably like 250. Yeah, 270. So, last event was really the only event that I could have done it on. Because I still had the Challenger World title thing, like for the Hyperburn. But now that the Hyperburn title went away, I can't even do Endcast anymore. What's the Hexa? Hexa is pretty decent. Got everything unlocked here. Some levels into my Ascent. Decent levels here. And then all three of these are done. So yeah, pretty solid Hexa. For those who play Ren, do you guys prefer having your dash on 2 keys or on 1 key? Because I have mine on 2 different hotkeys. Yeah, for me, I have it on separate because I want to make sure that if I try to press one thing, if it doesn't go, then at least I don't yeet myself in the wrong direction. I would just like stand still, you know? But I know some people prefer 1 key and just like pay attention to it. I'm not good at that part. I'm not good at the paying attention component. There's a cursed 3-week period between anniversary and crown with no event stats. Oh, again? Another bunch of no event stat days. Ooh, ring. I do need a continuous 4 on this character, I think. I have a continuous 3. Let's see what we get. Ooh, I actually got a continuous ring. I don't know if you guys can see it. We got a continuous ring. Continuous 2. Yeah, once I get a con 4 on this, it would be pretty good. Alright, that's all done. Let's do... Yeah, let's do Lucid. All the bosses I want the drops on. Already done. I guess I can't go wrong with like another eye patch or belt, but... Yeah. Oh. I'm super glad that my Ren actually has an easy time doing these weeklies. It's nice not having to worry about anything. Reliable character and all. Alright, belt time. No belt time. Will I get any pitch this week, I wonder? Well, if I haven't hit anything so far, what characters do I have left that can hit? I mean, I wouldn't mind it if a Mechanic Xenon gets something. Maybe the hero? Yeah, I think my hero doesn't have a book. That'd be cool if I get a book on that character. Oh, need a swap. Almost didn't swap back to damage. What's the Sunny Sunday for this week? Is it just a training one? Rune Sunday? Okay. So it's like a whatever one. It's just budget haste. Yeah. The entire next event is that Sunny Sunday. No 3x's as well? Oh yeah, true. We're back to being plebs with our 2x coupons. Sounds like a skip Sunday. Yep. Just get MVP. Yeah, true. You want to fund it for me, Melvin? Thoughts? Fund me MVP. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I think even if I had the 3x coupons, I still wouldn't grind on the Sunday. No, it's all the way at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. When it comes to money nowadays, though, like, I don't think I would spend on MapleStory. I've been irresponsibly spending my money on, like, other things. I've been buying too many Gundam kits. This is, like, my new fixation. It's not great for my wallet. I can't help it. It's like plastic crack. I understand why people are really into, like, the likes of Lego and stuff like that. And why there's, like, a whole obsession of, like, power tools here in Australia. I don't know if that's the case in other places, but I know that it's very easy to just go buy things. It's a very common thing here. People just like walk into like, well, Bunnings or Home Depot, come out with some power tools. Alright. I should probably do adversary and stuff, hey? And single boxes? Nah, I've been good with the fast food right now. I'm trying to be good. My wife and I are trying to eat a little cleaner because we kind of ate like crap over the last week. What's the combat power on the Ren? The Ren right now is currently like 240. Yeah, I think it's about 240. Oh, I was just about to say, I'm doing pretty okay with the parrying today. And I immediately get bopped right before I said it. Yes, I cleared it before the first FMA. Yeah, should be about 240. I recently got gains on it because I finished up the eye patch to 21 star, which is pretty nice. 21 star eye patches, very nice. I didn't get the third parry in, that's sad. This is E adversary? Yes, sir. You think I will do normal adversary on purpose? No chance, man. No shot. The only time I've ever done an adversary was when it was a 5-minute run. And even then I was on like 0 gauge. I say we. Yep, team effort. We were on 0 gauge. Oh, I missed the parry. This is always like the awkward part of this fight. For my Ren. I feel like... Oh, I almost died. This is always the amount of HP I have left. Going into the end of P2. And I don't know... Can I DPS this for the next minute and be okay? Possibly. Oh my god. Oh. There goes my... There goes some of my gauge. The J tech for the lasers? Yeah, I've been doing it. You know, the one where you just float in the middle? That one I realized there's a slight problem that I have with that tech, and that is I don't have a very long blink. So as a result, sometimes I just fall to the floor and I don't get the third. I don't get the third one. Sometimes. Your Ren lost 30 mil combat power in Raw 4. But clears bosses faster. Could just be you getting better at the class. Jumping the third instead of blinking would be the play. Yeah, for the ones that have lower blinks for sure. But I don't really pay attention to which ones have lower blinks. That's kind of my issue. What? I didn't parry that? That's sad. Time to wait for burst and not cook my gauge, hopefully. We're not taking any risky business. Oh! I almost missed that. Oh, oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, oh no. Well, we should have been out. Didn't realize it was the FMA. That one job. Oh man. I was so sure I was out as well. That's so sad, actually. I might actually have to wait for my next burst. That's so sad. Or maybe not. That is so tragic. Should have paid attention to the FMA. Literally one job. Alright, few more bosses. Got Carlos. I'll hold my Saren run for a friend of mine. And yeah. We're all good. Oh wait, I should probably refresh my buffs. I only have 7 minutes left on my G skills. I don't need to rebuff green and serums, but I should probably rebuff G skills. You don't have the music on? I just don't pay attention. How many of you guys play with music on in Maple? Yeah, for me, I don't play with music on anymore. I love Maple's music, but I don't play with it on. Mostly because it turns off when I tab out, and I tab out of the game a lot. And I feel like it ruins the experience of the music when it keeps cutting out like that. It's just me. I can't help but tabbing out a lot. It's weird for me to do anything that, like, play a game that, like, cuts its sound when you tab out. Not for me. Yeah, some of the bosses have some great music for sure. What are your guys' favorite boss BGMs? I think for me, my top 3 would be like Carling, Akechi, and what was it? Limbo. Yeah, probably those would be my top 3. Yeah, Cygnus is a good pick. I haven't done Cygnus as a boss in a very long time, but yeah, Cygnus is a good pick. Music's too extra given how much a loser he is. I think it's very on brand for the theme of the boss. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Lucid's music's like pretty iconic too. Limbo's a loser, but the BGM slaps. True. Ah, I tried to shoot and jump at the same time. I just died instead. Man, it's like sad that I can't do NCARs in this character consistently. I think out of all my NCARs clears, my Ren's one was by far the easiest. I think I died the least in it. The burst was really easy to do. Didn't have to worry as much about DPS. Amongst a few other things, but yeah. Red's NCARs wasn't bad. Yeah, speaking of Legion champions, what about you guys? Did you guys are you guys working on Legion champs at the moment? And if you are, which one are you working on? Obviously, they don't have to all be like NCARs Legion champs or anything. You gotta build it up from somewhere, right? Because technically, you could have like 4 hard Lotus Legion champs, right? Well, 3 plus your main. Does it start as low as hard Lotus, or is it like V Healer or something? I think there is a V Healer mission. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, you have to do V Healer. I see. So to be able to get like Legion champ slots, you have to do a minimum difficulty boss basically. Look. I'm gonna die to the laser again. 6 slots, probably a H there in all previous slots. I see. So you need a minimum requirement. I mean, I guess that sort of makes sense. Because it would be relatively easy to just have a bunch of H Lotus mules. Especially if you're on rig server, I feel. It's like the amount of funding you need for that's not that much. Gotta do your 4th end Carlos? Nice. 4th end Carlos. End Carlos is like, honestly, for me, the boss isn't that bad, but it's the Sacred Force that's a killer. The Sacred Force was pretty painful. Like, yeah, if it wasn't for the combination of the title plus event stats, my Ren couldn't solo End Carlos. That's kind of sad. Too much Sacred Force. Yeah, it's 300 at 276. Holy, that's a lot of dailies. You've been doing dailies on that guy for a while. Meanwhile, I'm like 280. I'm not even 300 yet. Oh, hello, Beck. Hydrate. Oh, almost scammed me in the middle of the test. You don't do dailies outside of your events? Okay, that's fair. Dude, I just don't even do dailies. I don't know how you guys have so much resilience towards doing your dailies. I just give up. I click start dailies and then I close my game. It's too difficult, man. I think genuinely my hate for dailies stems from the very first night troop. The very first one. Because that was the one where, like, if you did your dailies, you would get a bunch of symbols. I think it was like twice as many symbols as usual. And you also got like a bunch of node stones. And at the time, that was pretty precious commodities. Very precious. And this was when like my character was actually pretty weak. And on top of that too, those were the dailies where it told you to kill a specific mob. It wasn't like, oh, go kill 100 like it is now, right? You just go kill 100 mobs in whichever map you feel like. But before, it was go kill 100 of this specific mob. Or 500 of this specific mob. And it was so awful for Moras. Because that was the area I was up to. And I remember just getting so burnt out. And it's still carried over. It's been like 6 years since then. I'm still not over that first night troop. It's cooked. I don't know how you guys do it. Whenever people tell me they do dailies on like 7 characters, I'm just like, that's crazy. Isn't that me? No, I play a lot of characters, but I do dailies on like maybe half of a character. Like my marksman, sometimes I will do the Odium daily, and that's about it. I don't do dailies. It's like you don't even know me. The only daily that I think I've ever done like somewhat religiously was CPQ. Definitely spent a lot on arcane symbols. I have, because I hate doing my arcane river dailies. That's how much I hate them. Isn't that bad if they're 275 plus? Oh hell nah. No. Any form of dailies is not good. I refuse. I did dailies on 6 characters during the most recent Night Troop because I wanted all of that energy so then I could push my Wild Hunter to 275, and that like drove me almost insane. And that was only 6 characters, and they were like reasonably strong too. It didn't even take that long, maybe like 5 minutes per character, and I hated it. But I did it for the greater good. I wanted my Wild Hunter to be 275. And it's now 275, so it was worth it. Copium. My favorite daily was always CPQ. Doing, gathering coins on the boat with the friends. Yep. Just standing around. Yep. Ooh, ring box. Come on, continuous 4. What do we get? Ooh, ring of restraint. Roll 3. You know, I'd be pretty happy if I didn't get, if I got a roll 3 on some other characters. If I got a roll 3 on like my hero, I'd be pretty happy with rentals gone. Oh, rental's going away, that is. Hopefully my other characters can hit ring boxes as easy as my Corsair did today. It's getting nerfed with returns, for sure. It was quite powerful. It was quite powerful. You got your second ET, but your first one is sitting at 18. Should I ladder the second one slowly? Are you currently using the ET? Like, has it already got a pot and stuff? Because what I did, so this character also had like a second ET. The first one I got, and I just left at 18, right? And then I got a second one. So what I did there was, I tapped the one I was using to 19, tried to get it to 19. Because if it went to 19, then it's fine. Because it's like I didn't lose anything. But if it, you can always just ladder them. It depends if you want to have like 2 items or not. Because I know it's like valuable to have the trace. You can like restore it with other things, right? But for me, I went in the mentality like, if my current one blows up, I'm just gonna restore it with the old one, and then get it back to 18. Because these characters are mules. So you can either ladder them, like get them both to 18 and then get each of them to 19, and you just use whichever one is like higher star, right? That's fine. But you can like kind of min-max it on the 19th star if you care about, or you don't care about the trace. Save yourself a little bit of money, if that makes sense. It's only if you really care about using the restoration points. If you don't care that much about the restoration points, just ladder them. But yeah, absolutely ladder the ET. The ET is just too good not to like try to make the most out of it. If it was some of the other pitch items, I wouldn't worry too much about laddering in a sense, because they're obviously not as strong. But ET is pretty much best in slot even at 18 star. Definitely best in slot at 19. What was I doing? Yeah, accessories, like Hella said, very easy to 3-line in comparison, or fake 3-line, so you don't really lose that much out of the pot. And unless it's like double prime, even if it's double prime, you can still just ladder it, so then you can have a temporary placeholder until you get your original one back. It's not that big of a deal. Like, yeah, it's a bit of FD lost sometimes, but in most cases, laddering is just safer. Kind of also depends who you ask about these sorts of questions, I feel. Alright. Let's open up some Mystic Frontier bags. Ooh, a lot of black flames, actually. Booster pack. Another booster pack. Let's do some gambling. See if we get anything fun here. Oh, look at that, an epic. Is this a field boss? Neat. That's a cool fam. Oh no, I have no space. It's not a field boss. If it's not a field boss, I'm kind of surprised it came as epic. Is double sending? Nah, I only see one of them, Kalis. Year 2 of hoping for a Seraph. I think I actually got a Seraph. I haven't decided where to put it yet, though. I don't know which character deserves the Seraph. But I got one. The implication of getting the Seraph and then using it means that you gotta collect the rest of them. I don't know if I can be bothered doing that. Oh, my Battle Mage? I could. Nothing wrong with putting on the Battle Mage. Actually, I mean, the argument is like I don't need to put on the Battle Mage just because it's already like pretty strong. So I could put it on like a slightly weaker character. Alright, what was the next character I was gonna do? Corsair, Ren, Marksman. Min-max upgrade, yeah, for sure. But, you know, for the weaker one, it makes me feel better about myself. Let's swap over onto damage gear. Owl screen. Oh, I found my money. Nice. So my marksman had my money. We're back to 60 bill. I kind of want to try Black Mage today. So, oh, pardon me. Let me max my arcane symbols real quick. I think I just need to do 5 of these, and all of them should be maxed. Actually, technically my marksman was supposed to be maxed last week. I just didn't bother doing my last set here. If you know what I mean. Like, I just needed to do this set of weeklies. Because when I started playing my marksman, it was like average 11 or 12. It wasn't that high. I actually was doing dailies pretty consistently on it. It's just, that was how low the arcane force was. Oh no. It's too many, spawned too many things here. Surprisingly, I haven't neglected the arcane force on this character that much. It's just that I just don't play as much as maybe some people expect. And on top of that, I didn't put any effort into my marksman while I was working on my Ren. Because I did pick up my marksman again before I made my Ren. And I don't do dailies on more than one character at a time. And once I finished up on the Ren, then I started working on my hero. And then once my hero was maxed, then I moved back onto my marksman. Alright, how long do you guys reckon the Black Mage run will be for this character? Have I done the 5k mobs? Oh, I haven't. Maybe I should do that. Do the 5k mobs first. Get some fraggies. A little bit more damage. Time for some hungry Mudo. You try solo X-Lot? Which character are you running it on? Kana? Nice. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm so lucky, dog. Yeah, I mean, some characters are just kind of blessed. His Ren is pretty lucky. But honestly, so is my Ren. I just haven't really been grinding on it. My Ren already has Book Emblem plus like a 21 eye patch. An ET. Has a belt in its inventory. It's kind of messed up. Some characters just have it all. Let's do this first. Do Spirit Savior last. So I don't have to toggle off my my Dusk. You have 4 source. You can't transfer the pendant. Dude, I feel the same thing about my mechanic. My mechanic has the exact same problem. I've tried to 22 a sub pendant like 3 different times. Like I've hit the 21 sub pendant 3 times, but not 22. It's kind of sad. I'm really regretting blowing up so much of my pitch on my mechanic. I had the choice to like settle on a lot of like good stars, but I do not have those items anymore. Like if I had a 19 star ET right now, which is something that I did actually hit in the past, because I was very 21 or nothing back then, for pitch at least. And yeah, could have been wearing the sauce now. Raw tapped your max 20 to 21 and it boomed. Yeah, my mech has blown up a lot of pitch. And it's like borderline on the bench. It's holding on just barely. The only thing that is saving my mech from deletion or benching is the fact that I know that I didn't farm that much on it. So like I can chalk up it being weak to the fact that I didn't grind frags on it. But man, the gear is making me sad. Yeah, I've blown up 3 ETs, no 21. My eye patches, I've also blown up a few. I think I've blown up like 2 eye patches. A couple of CFEs. It's so sad because my mech, of the things that it did hit, it hit a 22 belt and a 22 Zerk. Like, why? Noob. There's no way this guy calling me a noob. Gibson is a locker dog. He will boom more items. He cannot complain. But yeah, I have thought about like benching my mech. I haven't thought about which ones. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'll bench my Blaze Wizard on the anniversary hyperburn if we get one, and then I'll bench my mech after we get the Challenger World 3. Thoughts? Double bench. $20-star sauce? That's rough. Yeah, my mech is like kind of crying for gains right here. Where's the Inkwell notes? That is a good question. Oh! Okay. Just Spirit Savior left, and I'll be max Arcane Force. Yay. And then I can do Black Mage. Alright, let's get rid of these here. Won't need these anymore. We're done. And then I'm done with Arcane River dailies for quite a while. Till we get the next Hyperburn. Then we're back to kind of being sad. I'm not sad, you are. I don't want to do dailies. Do I stream full time? Yes, I do. I've been streaming full time for about almost 2 years now, actually. Is it 2 years? Has it already been 2 years? There's no way. It's definitely been longer than 1 year. Hold up. What are we gonna hyperburn? I have no clue yet. At least not for the anniversary one. For the Challenger World 3 one, like I at least kind of think I'm gonna burn a Kinesis. You know, new class, rework and all that sort of stuff. But for anniversary, not sure. Maybe I was thinking of making a Hayato just because I want the Legion block. But in terms of like making a C10 character, I'm not sure. Do I have a seer yet? No, I do not have a seer. I do not have a seer. Okay. Is that all of them? We're done. Alright. Missing 6% abnormal. Actually, I wouldn't get my seer to 250, so really, I'm only missing 5%, right? Is that how it works? Only 5%? Unless it's 6% at level 200. Okay. Should we do Black Mage first, or should I do just my C10s? Let's try Black Mage. Okay, that's that. Let's grab these. Grab this to make it easier, slightly. Maybe I don't burst out a P1 or something. I can grab Ursus. How do I get to Ursus? Do I have a red pot? I have green pot. Do I have coins? I do have coins. I always get confused how to get to Ursus. Ursus and Zakum. Whenever they change the UI, it just takes so long to adapt to it. The boss UI, I know it's been changed for years now. It's just I'm still not used to it. Because I use this mostly. I mean, it is much better like this. But I do kind of miss it. This guy's been farming my fame for like... ever since I noticed that he was always here on channel 30. Mr. Worm himself. Can you defame for the buff? You know, I haven't tried before. Alright, let's do this. It does work? That's kind of funny. Okay, does this look right? Yeah, it looks about right. Let's hope that I didn't forget something. Do I have a drop coupon? I do. And I have wealths? Maybe? I don't have any wealth. Oh no, I do. They're here. Okay. I should be able to one burst through P1, right? Oh, thank God I did my sense. Thank God I had a sense. Yeah, it's because I don't have the confidence in myself to start with the Ori bind. It's so awkward. Because ideally I would like to do Ori bind into normal bind, but I don't trust myself to stack them properly. So my binds, like, I basically lost 10 seconds of DPS, but that's alright. How do you guys do it with classes that start with their sequence into Ori for Black Mage? Oh, I realized that my Ascent skill is in the spot that I used to have my AB link on, so I can't use my AB link properly. Iframe and pray. You know what? Fair enough. Easy, I don't do Black Mage. That is also a fair reason. Alright. I'm a little scared to do my burst without my Jenny iframe, but let's just send it. Okay, it came up. The dinosaur animation is kind of funny. At least it's less static than the hero. The hero with the pandas, like, this might as well have no animation. Alright, how's the pacing looking? Probably, yeah, 25 minutes. Oh, I can hit him from all the way here. Nice. W marksman. Lead with a sense. I guess for the characters that do have a sense, could try that. But that's the problem for me at the moment too. Some of my characters don't have a sense. As sad as that is. Oh. Nothing like opening my keybinds in the middle of a fight. Thank God for Fountain. Is Marksman a good Legion chap? I've enjoyed my Marksman. For sure. It feels pretty good to play now. It's a lot less glue to the floor. Oh my god, I was just barely above that. Oh, I lost door because I lost door to the touch damage of Black Mage. You guys see that? The touch damage killed me. I was trying to get to my fountain. That's so sad. But yeah, in my opinion, Marksman feels pretty good to play right now. The increased attack speed basically does make it feel pretty smooth. I don't know what other quality of life the Marksman got. I think you can teleport mid-air now to like your blink shot or whatever it's called. That's pretty handy sometimes. I'll be honest, I don't use it very often. It's probably something that like is good to use, but yeah. Wait, where's my fountain? Wait, my fountain's gone. Did I just get lucky and didn't die? Maybe. I think I just got lucky. Why'd you choose the 1 week? It's because I didn't have the Arcane Force for it. I think technically I could have run it last week, but I was just away the whole week. Actually have an excuse. I was not max Arcane Force. You think I want to do a long Black Mage run? Hell nah. I've done enough long Black Mage runs, I don't want to do the City Ball. Uh-oh. No. No, at least it wasn't a double death. Alright, I have one job, guys. I must hit the animation cancel. Alright, hit it. Job complete. Mission success. Now I can play like a Pepega for the rest of the fight. I hit my 1. Okay, the blink shot's pretty good actually. That was the first time I consciously thought about it. Yeah, it's good. Gotta keep that in mind more often. Wait, am I cooked? Please, Black Mage, save me! No! I was so close. I was almost in the safe spot. I didn't have my iframe up. I guess I could use my ascent, but it's fine. Oh, the iframe for Marksman is like slightly too long for the FMA, I think. Yeah, 75 seconds. It's kind of long. Oh, could I have used that? Did I have that available? I'm not sure. Maybe I had perfect shot available. Uh-oh. Oh. There's a lot of lasers there. Oh no! Oh no! It's alright. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. No, it's my best. Alright, just gonna hope that it's not a down FMA again. It's okay, I have an ascent for the down FMA this time. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's scary. You know what? Let's go investigate. Oh, yes, we have a platform now. That's good. Almost died to that, actually. Oh no. Oh no. I got cooked. Alright, place your bets. Who's winning, me or Black Mage? I think Black Mage is having some good odds here. No, don't do it. Oh no, get away from me. Oh. Oh, there's so many lasers. What's going on? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have used that as damage. Would have been smart to have used that as an actual iframe. It's okay. I still have an ascent skill. Can cover down FMA if I need to. Oh my god, so many lasers. Okay, thankfully it was up. You know, what if we get a badge on this character? Can you imagine? Could be like JH's Ren. Badge haver. Badge, and then emblem drop this week. Yep. Then can go straight to full set. Badge equal job change to Master? Hold up. What are we even saying here? Wait, I thought I had my iframe. I did not. I did not have my iframe. Surprisingly, I only died once. Okay, looks like I just need one more burst and I'm out of P3. Need him to kick. Oh my god. He did that thing when he kicked me when I was iframed. It's okay, we're living. Oh! That explosion almost got me, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have left Black Mage in the corner like this. Don't mind me. Alright, we're all good. PF has your favorite color scheme in the game? Oh, I agree. I like the way that Pathfinder looks as well. Like the animations are quite nice. It's a shame the class isn't that great, but I really like the aesthetics of it. Do you guys have any classes that you like the aesthetic of, but you can't really play? Either like you don't like the playstyle, or you're not really enjoying like what Nexon's done to the class, whatever it might be. Really, JH Marksman? You actually like Marksman, or are you just memeing? Well, I can see it though. Like he might like the concept of using a crossbow, but he refuses to play the class because it's not a hurricane class. Yeah, you can like the class while not liking how the class plays. Cadena? Yeah, Cadena's fair. Cadena's like concept sounds very fun to me. Same with Blaster. Oh my god, I got destroyed. Oh, so many explosions. Need to remember to use my iframe if I'm stuck. If I see too many explosions around me, gotta use the iframe. Leveling is bad for 0. I think for the first like 2 chapters, it's pretty awful. I don't love the dungeon crawling aspect of it either. Like, that's a big reason why I didn't make a 0 for the longest time. I know like technically it's a really good class, and obviously the Legion is like really good for EXP, but man, does it suck to do the first couple of chapters. The training of it is actually not that bad. It seems pretty good if anything. But just like the first couple of levels really put me off the class for sure. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh, I have to wait. That's my origin burst. I think I'm just gonna wait the extra 20 seconds. You can skip it now? Nice. That's what I like to hear. That was one of the reasons why I put off playing a 0 at the beginning for the longest time. Or making a 0. Oh no, I'm stuck in the corner. Yeah, I've heard like good things about Lara now. I had a friend who played Lara and they were telling me, nah, don't play this class. And then more recently, I feel like a lot more people are saying that Lara feels pretty okay to play. What's the timing? Are you talking about the animation cancel? It's like pretty fast. You gotta press it, like you press perfect shot and then immediately after press the origin. Need transparency set to 0. I see. I see it. Yeah, probably need one more burst. Yeah, 25-minute run. About as fast as my hero. Pleasantly surprised with how solid the DPS is with this character. It's like nothing crazy, but better than I expected. Let me just waddle over here. Never mind. Staying here. Do we get Hyperburn next week and Summer Patch? I think so. The KMS anniversary event had a Hyperburn. Considering Lin or Kana for second main. Oh my god. Looked away for 1 second. For me, personally, I enjoyed playing Kana quite a lot. I haven't played Lin personally. Both those classes are quite strong though. Kind of depends what you want to do. Like, if you want to do a lot of party content, I feel like Lin you can't go wrong with it. Alright. Thank you, bird outside. Very inspirational. Alright. Give us a badge. Or nothing. Ooh, weapon box. Exactly what I wanted. You know what? I'm not going to complain. 4.5 bill. Pretty easy as well. 25 minutes. So, yeah. Maybe next month, hopefully it'll be about as fast as that. Probably won't be, though, because I won't have a Raw 4 anymore. Would have liked to see a Raw 4 drop, that's for sure. Looking for a nuke class? Yeah, Kana is definitely that. Is DPM, like off burst, is not great. It really isn't. It's like probably 90% of its damage is inside the burst. I love Kana for the damage. It does feel pretty good to play. You just have to accept that DPM might not be that good. But honestly, the upside for having like an insane burst is quite nice. Oh! show your stats. I'm 140 mil combat power, roughly. In terms of my Hexa, I have some skills at 9. A little bit into my Hexa stat, but yeah. Nothing too crazy there. Oh no. No, don't break it. Don't mind me. Any pitch today? No pitches today. But I did get a pretty fast Black Mage run in just before, so that's pretty good. "25-minute Black Mage run, can't complain." Get me out of this corner. What is she doing there? Just hiding. I'll say the ascent skill for marksman is pretty nice. Now that I got to use it a few more times. Quite like the animation for it. Stay hydrated? Thank you. I just saw that. This guy is trying to get me killed in Vihilla. Alright, take care, Amon. Thanks for dropping by, dude. I need ring box on this character. That's what I need. I need a raw 4, please. Or even a raw 3. I got a raw 3 on my Ren. Surely that means I can get a raw 3 on this character. Yup. Copium. I don't want my rentals to go away. Don't leave. Oh no, I didn't bind. Completely forgot to bind. Oh. That's a lot of sirens going on outside. That can't be good. I live like pretty close to like some major roads. Whenever there's sirens going on, there's usually more than like one going off at the same time. It's always so loud. if I may. Alright, let's see how much damage these ascent skills actually do. It's Dark Knell. Each one did about... that did like 2%. It's not the worst thing. Just like 3 extra iframes basically. You know, that might actually make a decent amount of difference to Damien. 2% to Dark Knell. It's probably quite a lot more to Damien. Right. Let's see. If we get some armor boxes, I'm gonna need to start. Should I keep putting them on my Xenon, or should I put them on other characters? I have 6 spares already of each of them. Is that enough to get to 22? Possibly. Guess it's just a matter of like, does it even go on the first try? Because if I don't get it on the first try, am I just cooked? Now, how many spares do you guys think we need for 22 usually? I'm not going to safeguard the arcanes, that's the thing. It's like if it booms 21 to 22, I might not even be able to get it back to 21. Because I'm definitely not safeguarding arcanes. And alright, such privilege, not safeguarding arcanes. Oh. Six is more than enough, and then the 4th one will take 10. I know, right? I feel that. Just hit. True. Just hit. If only it were that easy, hey? If only it were that easy. $17 for cape and shoe. Oh hell nah. That is quite painful. This illusion ring is so funny. I don't really think much of it. The more I play with this, the better it becomes. 110 built to 22 star arcanes. Holy moly. That is not cheap. Were they safeguarded? I'm assuming you didn't. $10 arcanes to 22 and 100 built isn't that crazy? What? I don't think I've ever said that. There's no shot. Did I die? Wait, what happened? I did die. I died in the middle of that animation. And I didn't realize I respawned because I clicked for my perfect shot. I think I clicked the respawn button. That was crazy. That was like frame perfect. Didn't even realize I died in the middle of that animation. I don't think it was me, Polar. I've done plenty of star forcing with arcanes. And I know the pain of the arcanes. Trust me. Maybe 10 arcanes to 21 in 100 bill. Definitely not 22. Me of all people going for 22? No way, man. I wouldn't say that. That was just... I highly doubt it. I would like to be, like, fact-checked on that, but, like, me of all people saying 22s are easy, it's like, there's no shot. I am a big non-believer of 22s in general. I mean, it wasn't until this year that I started going for 22s. If you're talking about, like, I typed it into Discord, yeah, definitely sarcastic. Just rage baiting JH, of course. Or even if I spoke it out, it was definitely to rage bait JH. Either that or I misspoke. Trust me, I know how hard it is to get for 22s. I mean, it took me 1T to get my first set of 22s. I'm well aware of the variance. Never forget my first set of 22 arcanes. Took me so much money to do it. Need more Hexa. Didn't you put like 20... Didn't you get 20 Janus on it? Or am I mixing it up? I feel like you said that you put like decent amount of Janus on your Kana because it felt kind of bad to train. Sounds like there's a bunch of birds outside my window. Why are there lorikeets outside my window? They're not usually here. Alright, surely with this close should be enough. Alright. Where are my ring boxes? I need them. Right, just give me a sec. Let me turn on the lights real quick. Also want to kind of inspect outside my window. Alright, I can definitely hear them, I can't see them though. I have no idea where the birds are, but I can hear them. They might be just sitting on top of the roof or something. You know, it's one of those things when like nobody prepared me for. I didn't realize that part of growing up for some guys is just like you randomly just get invested into bird watching. Apparently it's a common thing. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. After this bind wears out, can I triple ascent out? Surely. He's already at 10%. Nice. Only needed 2. It's like 5% per ascent. That's pretty decent, actually. Better than expected. So 2 more weeks, I can pity something. Marksman shredding, dude. The burst on this class feels pretty damn good. Especially if you do the animation cancel. The burst feels pretty good. You made a Bowmaster? Well, Bowmaster was a very popular class, what can I say? I have no regrets not making a Bowmaster, but there are some people in my chat who are holding me up to asking me where my Bowmaster is. Because I might have ignored the wheel spin, just maybe, kind of forsaken the wheel. It doesn't feel... It definitely feels pretty strong on Origin. I scammed the wheel, that's true. I did scam the wheel. No, I really like Marksman. It's so simple to play too. Like it's like similar vibes to Hero, if that makes sense. Like, do you play Hero as well? If you have played Hero, like I get similar vibes of my Marksman and my Hero. Although Hero definitely feels better because the short cooldown iframe is so nice. Like that World Reaver is... I can just shut off my brain, just do random things inside the boss, and then I just press my iframe whenever I'm in danger. Can't do the same thing with Marksman. So it's kind of getting me... It's kind of trolling me a bit. But it does feel similar. Is Pathfinder good? It's probably not the best class. It's the nicest way to put it. It's just a class that I feel like Nexon has completely forgotten about. I've only like heard bad things about the class. I played it for a little bit. I personally really like it because I like the aesthetic. But in terms of damage and playstyle, I can't really say much about it. Yeah, just make a... Oh my god! It's time to make the Marksman with the next Hyperburn. Yep. It's not too late to make a Marksman. Bench the Bowmaster. Oh, I missed my animation. Cancel. Sad. It has like some issues with its macro not being able to get attack speed. Yeah, it's probably the biggest downside of playing Pathfinder. It's not an attack speed +1 enjoyer, and it's not a hurricane class too, so it loses out on both sides. Alright, got a bad feeling about this, guys. If I hit another belt on this character, it means that I'm not hitting a 22 belt on this character. Every single one of my mules that have hit multiple belts, don't get a 22 belt ever. Alright. The dream is still alive. Ooh, ring box. Oh, please. Raw. Please, please, please. Ring of restraint. Oh. No, it's a risk taker. Risk taker 2. It's Ascent Part 2. It's only one part Ascent, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, the animation like throws the marksman off the side and then the animation plays through. It's kind of funny. You can see like my character fly across the screen before the animation plays. Yeah, unfortunately only one part. It's so broken how Ren has a 3-part animation. I just... Did you guys see that? I like clicked over here where my mouse is under my webcam. Just like completely shot it off the screen. Oh! All good. This is why I don't play FPSs, guys. I don't know where my crosshair is. I don't believe this character has a 22 slime ring, so I should probably keep doing slime. Grind at gate 1? Wait, what's wrong with grinding at gate 1? I grind in gate 1 even with a vac pet. Yeah, I like that Ren's Ascent is just 3 iframes for free. So for some bosses, where you just want to stay on top of the boss and just do some like nice chip damage, the triple Ascent's quite good. Oh! I think for Saren I appreciated it a lot. The triple Ascent on Saren is so nice. Like for me, I just can't be bothered doing like the DFAs and just hiding. Sometimes you just ascent, jump around, ascent, jump around. You kind of ignore the entire phase. But yeah, triple ascent, so good. Let's start as a slime ring, just 21, okay. Yeah, the crazy thing about like the origin too, if you do the animation cancel, you can keep using your snipe during the animation or during the origin. It does crazy damage. Oh no. Wait, I'm 2 lives. Might die out. I'm gonna die out of sea slime? There's no way, right? How many parts is a hero ascent? Just 1 part. Just a single animation. What other classes have multiple part animations? Because I only know of Ren's. Bowmaster? Because there's a few, right? It's not just those two. Yeah, this class also attacks stupidly fast on that burst. That used to take a long time to dump out all the 8 shots, this cartridge. Now it's just like 1 second, all 8 of them are gone. Insane. Yeah, this class attacks crazy fast. It's very satisfying. It's very satisfying. Feels so much nicer to play now. Like, I don't know how I played this class prior to the changes, to be honest. I don't know how I did it. Dawn War a DA? Wow. So there's actually quite a lot of characters that have multiple parts. Cadena Matt. I was talking about Ascent skills, unless that is the Ascent skill for Cadena. Oh. Don't do it, Will. You guys reckon I made it past the test? If I have to redo it, it might be kind of sad. Surely I died before, right? Actually, now that I have Ascent skills, P2 will be a lot cleaner. Maybe I can get away with just just using 1 minute and something like that. I gotta lock Ascent some more characters. The phasing utility is so good. What's the point of sequencing cartridge if you still have to hold it down? The sequence is for activating it as a burst. So it's like a two-parter. So the first activation turns it on, and then you hold it afterwards, if that makes sense. So it's still a buff. So the first time you press it, it gives you the 8 bullets, and then you hold it down again afterwards. Has it always been like that? As far as I know, yeah. It does have a multi-part ascent. Oh, there you go. Has bat and a multi-part ascent. Dude, multi-part ascents are so good. Extra iframes are so nice. I'm always wishing for more iframes in Seren. But usually for my characters, they're not strong enough to one cycle. So I would often use the ascent skills just to like stay alive in the deer face while chipping the shield. It's just nice to be invulnerable for longer. The alternative solution is just one cycle H Seren, right? Don't even get it to that point, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It's a decent amount of investment to one cycle Seren. Alright, Will, you're my last hope. I need you to drop me a ring box and give me a raw 3 or raw 4. Please. Yeah, alternatively, I have to use a continuous 3. or totaling 4. Both of them sound terrible for marksman. Alright, the ascents don't do very much, guys. I have scammed myself well and truly. You don't like it because it's long to cast? That's fair. I guess it depends if you're using it for the damage. Like for me, my character's ascent skills are not very upgraded, so they're just mostly utility with a little bit of damage attached, as opposed to actually using it for damage. Like, Corsair got it from Will. Lightning will strike twice. Hopefully. Is Raw 3 worth using over a 21 star ring? Or an event ring? I think so for a lot of classes. For a lot of classes, the Raw 3 is quite powerful. I don't know the actual like full math for it, but yeah, for most classes, those you benefit a lot from Raw. Low combat power feels bad. I guess so, but at the same time, you're getting a lot of extra damage on your burst. It's pretty significant depending on what class you're playing. Like, I'll take a dent of like 10 mil combat power if it means that I'm basically doubling my damage on burst, right? There's a lot of things in the game that are invisible combat power. I know a lot of people feel bad about it, like dropping their combat power and stuff like that. But in this game, there's a lot of things that either inflate the combat power really highly and it's not actually that good, or it's like invisible gains. Alright, give me some poison. Come on, Will, give me the poison. Yes, sir. Yeah, if I didn't have a raw 4 there, there's zero chance I could do that in a single burst, right? Like, I can gain, like, what, 10 mil combat power, but being able to one burst out of Will like that, it's worth losing the 10 mil combat power, or whatever it would be. So satisfying, man. OP. This character is honestly not even that strong. And the burst is so chunky. Alright, we've got Lotus left. Low-key though, this class kind of scuffed on Lotus. There's too many phases. There's too many phases. Maybe now that I have Ascent skills, it's not going to be too bad, but it does feel kind of scuffed. My favorite boss, Hard Lotus. It's funny that you say that about your Night Lord. I remember watching you do Lotus on your Night Lord one time. And I don't know, that run lives rent-free in my head. Because I just remember just seeing how fast P1 was, and then P2 just did nothing. He just like stood around waiting for it to die. It was so bad. And then by the time the boss was like on 30% HP to phase, your burst came back up and you're just like what do you even do then? You just watch it? Like, it's kind of cooked, no? What is ring swapping and when do you use it? So ring swapping swaps... So you can assign 2 rings basically to your character. Usually it's like ring of restraint for your main ring. That's the one that you will use on your main burst. And then you will have another one, usually weapon jump, as your second ring. Some classes use different rings, like I think Xenon doesn't use weapon jump, it uses a totaling ring. And you'll be able to use that as part of your mini burst. You can ring swap pretty much whenever you want, but usually it's after the duration of your main ring, if that makes sense. So your ring of restraint finishes, you ring swap, and then you wait for your mini burst, and then you use your weapon jump. And then once that's over, you just ring swap back to your raw. That way, every time that you do your main burst, you will get the benefits from raw. And every time you do the mini burst, you'll get the benefits from whichever second ring you have. Oh, no, 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 don't do it. Just let me out. Alright. Zuck. Nope. Oh, at least I got a slime ring and a KT. That's something. Have something to tap in the future. What else? Ah, nice. That's pretty much everything. And I think that puts me on 70 bill. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm really coping on them just like randomly giving us a 30% boom reduction the first week of the new event. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Please. I have so many random things left over I need to tap. I should have paid attention and not wasted my money just doing random things. I was goofing around too much on the Shining, that's for sure. Like, I don't know why I went for like 23 slime rings and stuff like that. It probably should have made proper gains on some characters. Going to 0 next week, come on man. Well, I will go down to 0 if my Corsair ever gets a emblem. Whatever money I have, it's just going straight into that emblem. %. No hesitation. My Corsair and the emblem is like how you want a TC. It's the same thing. Same vibe. It really bothers me that other characters of mine hit an emblem and I'm just like, look, I'm happy for the emblem, but kind of wanted it on that character, you know? Didn't you hit a TC actually on another character? Not noticing it? I'm not ring swapping on this character. But on other characters, I definitely ring swap. Technically, I can ring swap on this character. I have like a turtling 4 that I could use. But I'll be honest, I don't think the turtling 4 does very much. Not recently? Ah, okay. Oh no, I'm mixing it with Shah. I think Shah was the one that got multiple TCs, right? Didn't Shah get like 2? Or something? You hit a raw 4 and a continuous 4. God. When can that be me? Yeah, I don't know if Shah actually got them recently, but I just remember she was star forcing it on Shining or something. Sell all crystals. There we go, 9 bill. Good old Black Mage. Good old cash injection. What a boss. Alright, I think there's a few other characters that can do Black Mage. Have I done all my Black Mage runs actually? I think I have. Yo, almost my entire front page can solo Black Mage. It's just these two guys that can't. Wow, that's a lot of extra money. That's 60 bill a month. Back-to-back TCs? Yeah, that's messed up, man. I feel kind of bad because I saw 1 TC on my Cannon Master. I got it to 19 and then I just left it. And now the person that I used to run X Lotus with, they're still looking for a TC. I'm just like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have taken it. What's the combat power? I'm on 150, basically. Oh, I need to fix my hyper stats as well. I have 10 points into Arcane Force. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, I'll fix this another time. I'll probably chuck it into, like, Scouter or something. Just do it once and then forget about it. Is the Goddess Pass worth on a mule? Not at the moment. I think it's ending soon, right? Isn't the Goddess Pass only around for, like, another month? Oh, not month, sorry. Another week? Yeah. So you won't get the most out of it unless you just want, like, the random stuff in it. There's, like, a few things that you get in the check-in, but there's, like, a cap of 5 hours per day or something. So there's not really much time left in this thing. There's a few things in it that might be worth doing, but that's up to you. There's not much time left in it, though. Get rid of all these. No need for arcane river things anymore. Wanted the node stones for level 200 character. Honestly, like, if you don't mind waiting, I think like it's not that uncommon to get a lot of those rewards anyway in, like, the anniversary, right? I feel like the anniversary will have a lot of things for free. Can anyone confirm? Is there a lot of, like, free node stones and stuff like that in anniversary? Like, it tends to be like that, right? Usually the check-ins give you, like, heaps of stuff. So unless you really wanted it now, probably don't need it. This one not... Oh, this one doesn't have it, really? Oh, that's a shame. Because a lot of, like, the event check-ins give you a lot of this stuff, like event rings and things. Well, for what it's worth, a lot of events will give them away anyway, so unless you really wanted it, like, right now, it's probably no rush to get it. Especially not for a mule. Don't feel bad, they should have yoinked. It's funny you say that, that's literally what they say every week. It's like, damn, should have yoinked your TC. Me just holding it at, like, 19 star, not doing anything with it. Nope, should have yoinked it. If you had the foresight. Yeah, hopefully we get a hyperburn in the next event. Yeah, you're right too. Like, if we get a hyperburn next event, it'll come with a lot of free stuff. Heaps of symbols. Heaps of nodes. Probably not an item burn though, hey. Item burns are usually reserved for the big events. Oh, and this upcoming event, are we getting that thing where you do, like, the warm-up leading into Challenger World? We did that last time, right? I think I saw some screenshots of, like, the preview. Do we get that again this time? Do we get a bunch of random free stuff for Challenger World before it starts? Yeah, that's pretty good. I remember those resources were pretty good. Didn't it come with, like, some legendary pot scrolls or, like, some event rings and stuff that you could use in Challenger World? Pretty good. Yeah, I'm still not decided what I want to play in Challenger World 3. Leaning Kinesis because of rework reasons, but I'm not that convinced, to be honest. But maybe I'll might just make it anyway, because why not? I think it'd be good content. If I'm not really sold on any particular class, nothing wrong with going with, like, the new rework class. How do you like it, Kana? I really like it. It's really strong. The damage on that class is crazy. I'm really happy I put the effort into getting it to like 275 and getting good items on it. It also got really lucky on drops too, so that always helps. Off burst. Honestly, I know the off burst is like kind of a meme, because it's like, you know, weak compared to the rest of its damage, but the on burst makes it so worthwhile. Like, yeah, you could be sad for like that 1 minute of like downtime, but during that 1 minute of uptime, it's crazy strong. It's so worth it. Like, I don't care that my hard wheel run is like maybe 1 or 2 minutes longer if it means I can solo hard Saren within 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It's probably worthwhile. My Kana is 275, not even 200 mil combat power yet, and it does Saren almost as fast as some of my 250 mil combat power classes. And those characters are 280 as well, so there's a huge hexa gap, there's a huge item gap, and a big combat power gap, and it's almost the same time. This is 100% worth it. I know like it's gonna suffer on like hard Lotus or hard wheel, but it does not matter. How much combat power for 4 door if you mule it? Do you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised, like as soon as you unlock like your 5th job, you can just blow up the boss. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The class is stupid strong. Yeah, you get to level 200, just wear random penciliers, go into the boss and just kill it. I kind of wish I was joking, but I would not be surprised if that was actually the case. Yeah, I mean, it does sound like I'm exaggerating a little bit. I probably am, but yeah. The class though, no joke, so strong. Very, very strong. I don't regret, like, putting the resources into it at all. Next challenge called 4 Kana boss mules? What are you talking about? You're gonna use the Terror Burn for 4 Kana boss mules for extra money? There's no way, dude. Actually, if a Kana is actually able to do 4 door and all the lower bosses, that's like what, 500 mil? If you can kill each boss within like 5 to 10 minutes, you can get 500 mil in under like 40 minutes. You're not going to get those rates in Challenger World, right? Are you cooking, or is this like mental? Not sure if cooking or just crazy. I'm gonna hold that idea in the back of my head. There's gonna be a video at some point being like, this is how I farm in Challenger World. It's just gonna be an army of Kanas. You'll see it. See you in 2 months with my... Actually, your idea of 4 Kana boss mules. You know what? It honestly is crazy enough to work. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you're actually able to, like, 2 burst out of CRA on each of the Kanas, it's actually not a bad idea. Like, if you 3 burst out of C-Vel and 2 burst out of the other bosses, how many? That's like 40 minutes for all the boss mules. Okay, I'm gonna do the math real quick. I gotta know, even if it is a joke. Let's see. Look, because if you think about it, you spend so much time in Challenger World just doing all of the daily bosses, right? Because you just do all of them, you get like 50 mil a day, and it's kind of tedious, right? You get like 50 to 70 mil per day for doing all the dailies. Or you can go on a level 200 Kana, you spend 5 minutes and you get C Queen, and then another 5 minutes you get C Bonbon, C Pierre, C Zac. Like, legit. Hey, hang on, let's do the quick math. 50. This, like, you go up to here. That's actually like 500 mil. 500 mil per Kana, and if you can do it at level 200. Honestly, as long as you have one of each of the 5th job skills, the class kinda does a lot of damage. That's 2 bill a week, guys, if you think about it. 2 bill a week. 1 bill per hour rates. That's not bad for Challenger World. That's not bad. This is also assuming that it only takes you like 3 bursts to kill, like, C-Vel. And of all the classes, I believe it. kind of more work than Hayato. I've never actually played Hayato, so I'm saying Kana because this is a class that I'm familiar with. Yeah, that is a idea. That is quite an idea. Yeah, it's good to keep in mind. Each will have their temp CRA. Stop cooking, go. You can't implant these ideas so early. We're not even up to Challenger World. You can't put these ideas in my head. How long does it take to get those Kana to level 200? That is a good question. But if we have Strawberry Farm tickets, I don't think it will take that long, because in Challenger World, didn't they give us multiple Terror Burns? Like, you start off at level 30. I don't think it will take longer than like an hour to get to level 100 or 101. And then you can start using Strawberry, and then it goes straight to 200. So you can kind of get like maybe 200s a week. Because you're not going to use a Strawberry Farm on like the main Hyperburn. The main Hyperburn, you can just like forego that resource. Like, who cares? Who cares about the Strawberry Farm on the main? Oh god. What are these ideas? What's the max number of mules per week? 13. Yeah, it's like technically 12 and a half, basically. Or like 12.7. 1 hour-ish per Terror Burn, exactly. 1 hour investment for a, you know, slightly like a 4-door mule. It's not the worst investment. Why are we even considering this? What is going on? Why are we even talking about this? What have you done? I hated that like the math checks out well enough for me to try it. Oh no. Okay, we've got use for these weapon boxes, that's pretty good. Alright, what else can I clean up? I have a lot of flames. What was I gonna do with these flames? I feel like they had some characters that had just random pitch. Was that my Ren? Might have it a random belt. Hello, Iran. I'm doing well, thank you. Just kind of like winding down right now. Finished up some bossing mules. Probably not gonna start another one, so I'm just trying to like clean up my storage right now. Clean up the storage. So I'm trying to find things that might use flames. Like, yeah, this Dreamy Belt is like got no flame. Let's use this. Let's take all these flames out. I'll leave the black flames, actually. Do I have anything like that needs to be black flamed on my Ren? Not sure. Have I used it in a while? It added a lot of stuff. Oh, nice. I'll definitely check it out. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think the flame's actually on this character. Okay for the other stuff. Whoops. My belt, though, not so much. 127 flat. Holy. You're not going to use it anytime soon. Let's get it. I like how my Ascent's just spinning around outside. What do people usually settle on for belts? At least 130, 140? 127 flats, kind of crazy. Wish it had a little bit of all stat. Pretty much like Arcane, say. It's like 90 something and 5 would be nice, or 90 something and 6. Ooh, 90 something and 4. but that was with Dex. No, this would have been great if this was the other way around. You know, it would have been nice if I had this flame on my Corsair. That's a pretty solid flame. Shame. Alright. Was it... There was a character of mine that had an eye patch that wasn't a very good flame. It might have been my Wild Hunter. One of my characters' eye patches has like a 70 and 5 flame. It's on the lower side. Let's go chuck the black flames on it. Oh, my hero's weapon actually is also not that good. Yeah, you know what? Let's fix this one. It doesn't really matter which one we do it on anyway. Gains are gains. It's nice to have something to just like chuck flames on. There's been kind of neglecting my inventory. It's always the flames that like clog up the inventory. That and the cubes. The cubes are pretty gross. You know what I should do? I should designate one of my characters as like a cube bin. Like unironically. So if I ever need these cubes, I just go onto this character, and if it takes up too much space, I'll just put it back in. I'll take it out. I'm gonna... My Kana is now cube storage. And then if it expires, I don't really care, right? Actually, no, I can't. No, I can't. Pathfinder's inventory is too full of crap already. Unless I just clean it out. I realize it's just nothing. Look at these fam cards. You know, I can just put them back in. It's fine. All these recipes. It's also because of the souls. You bought the Book of Pity? Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, you know what? That's pretty good. Look at all the space I claimed back. So much space now in the storage. Alright, and we can also put some Abso boxes away on someone. I think this guy still needs Absos. My characters are slowly all gonna be decked out with Absos. Almost there, guys. My entire roster. Okay, still needs another 4. I think I'm far down enough in my Legion roster where it doesn't even matter anymore. What do I need? I already have shoulder and hat. W combat power gains. But yeah, I think though that'll probably be it for today. Gotta head out for dinner pretty soon, so yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out today on today's stream. Hopefully you guys got some good drops this week, and we'll see if we have anything more interesting in the upcoming updates and stuff, because right now I think I can probably speak for the most of us. Not really much to do outside of our weeklies and dailies. It doesn't feel that good to grind at the moment. It doesn't honestly feel good to do much. We don't have anything to wait for. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I'll probably see you guys again on Monday. Yeah, take care guys, have a good one.